Alrighty, guys, how's it going? Welcome to another weekly recap. I believe we are on week 21. So we are going to be discussing everything that has happened this week in our live streams for week 21. So yeah, with that being said, let's get right on into Monday. Alrighty, guys, Monday. Alright, so Monday was a shorter live stream. I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule. It's been all sorts of crazy. I was exhausted from Monday's live stream. So it was a shorter one by about an hour. I streamed until about 9 instead of 10. So we did a few things inside the world. For one, we did go and we collected my my crops for our final harvest of the year for all our flax. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but I have 4 stacks of 1,000 sitting inside of a chest at the blacksmith building. So we started off with that, and then we needed to get some granite for the build I'm about to show you guys here. So we did go underneath the Dunvarra City. There's a mine shaft under here from the underground mines mod. So we went under there, gathered some granite, and we mapped out a lot of the ores. So it's kind of like a mining trip, I guess, or an exploration trip. It was pretty fun. The mine under there is not very big. It's kind of a smaller one. I think, it pretty much covers just this area, but it does connect to another mine over here. But we didn't go all the way out that way. But yeah, so we spent a lot of time exploring that. And then we did get started on the first windmill build out here. So the concept is these windmills are going to be on the smaller side. They're not going to be too like big, tall windmills. They're just going to be kind of like small ground floor ones for these crops, I guess you could say. So this is kind of what I got started with here. I'm liking it a bit. I gotta obviously finish it. We didn't get very far. I was just so tired. But yeah, that's where the windmill's obviously it's gonna come out and spin. This will be the entrance. There might be some windows in here, and then when you go in here, you'll be able to go to the second floor. There'll probably be a quern on this level, maybe a staircase to below, but these are really going to be non-functional. They're really not, well, I mean, they'll be functional for the quern, but we won't really use these. They'll mostly just be for show. And yeah, that's what we worked on Monday. Tuesday is going to be finishing these up, hopefully, and getting them all built. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's what we worked on Monday. So we are now going to jump over to Tuesday and see if I actually accomplished what I wanted to. Alrighty, guys, Tuesday's recap here. So Tuesday, we spent the majority of the live stream finishing this windmill here. You can see it's got the full shape going on now. We finally finished it. We solidified our design, whatever you want to call it. We ended up going with the large windmill design here, even though it's more expensive by a lot. But it just looked better. The small windmill was just a little bit too small for the building, but this ends up looking very nice. So we got some windows in there. We got the support beams on the side. I tried something a little different with the support beams this time. I went a little bit further out, and I think it looks pretty cool for this build. Let me just break this so we can go to the side here. So yeah, the windows go around the sides along with the support beam. There's a door on 3 of the 4 sides, so there's not a door on the back here. And yeah, overall, just looks good. So we have like 5 of these left to build. So that's what we're going to be working on Wednesday. If we go inside, there's no real interior at the moment. I'm probably going to put some crates in here, maybe a quern to be powered and stuff. But there's really not much going to be happening in here since these aren't going to be like usable windmills. They're kind of just for show. But yeah, they came out looking pretty good overall. We also got the second one built here, so I did not get to finish this. I think it's like missing just one part of it that I have to finish up here. Let's go over this way. It would be nighttime. So if we go over this way, follow the path. I also placed more of the flowers inside the field. It's going to take so long to get all these placed. But yeah, I started working on the second windmill. Obviously, it doesn't have the windmill. They take about, I think it's 1,200 flax each windmill to place. Flax fibers, so quite a bit. So it's going to take a while to get all those windmills placed on there. But yeah, we got a second one built here. I think, yeah, I have to finish up chiseling. My chisel broke at the end of the stream, and I didn't feel like making a new one. So we have to finish that, and then we have to build, I think there's like 5 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. So we have to build 4 more of these windmills and then a trader hut still. So we'll probably end up focusing on that Wednesday. But yeah, that's what we did on Tuesday's live stream. So yeah, let's jump over to Wednesday and see what Wednesday holds. Alrighty, guys, Wednesday recap. So you will see we got 2 more windmills put up. Not quite as many as I wanted. I wanted to get all 5 done, but we managed to get 2 done. Wednesday was chore day, so we had to go like chop down trees and harvest materials and stuff around the world. So that took up a little bit of time, more time than I thought it was going to. But yeah, I got more of the windmills put up, and then I started this one. We probably could have finished all of the windmills, but I ended up not having enough daub for this building, unfortunately, and I'm gonna have to go get more because I wasted a lot of it. But yeah, I didn't have the daub to finish this building, which kind of sucked, so that definitely put a delay on it. But yeah, that's pretty much what we did Wednesdays. We got our chores done, and then we built these 2 windmills. And then hopefully Thursday we'll be building, we'll finish this one and build the other 2. And maybe even start the house for the trader, so it should be pretty exciting. But yeah, let's jump over and see if I actually did that. Alrighty guys, Thursday recap day here. Take 2. I forgot to unmute my mic last time when I recorded this. But yeah, so Thursday we finished up all of the windmill, like the buildings for them. So here's a nice little like sky like upper view. I'm on the front tower for the front wall for Dunvarra City. But I kind of wanted to see how it all looked and stuff, and it looks so cool. Like, it's getting there. Once we have all the fields done, it's gonna look awesome. But yeah, we finished up the last 3 windmills over there. We can go down and take a look at them. But yeah, so Thursday we spent the remainder of the day building the final windmills. So I gathered the materials that we needed to craft the daub. Got them all built. It was close. It took us the entire live stream, like all the way up to the final minutes. I did not expect the 2 windmills and I guess we finished a little bit of that one. I did not expect them to take as long as they did. But they followed the same design as all the other ones. They're all the same except for the daub is different on some of these. So like that one, you can see it's a golden brown daub with the maple roof. This one's yellow daub with the walnut roof. That's kind of my go-to variant switch up here between all of them. But all of them are pretty much the same. They all have the ladder and the floor and the walls and the windows and stuff set up in here. So there's no interior yet. I'll probably do that off stream or something over the weekend, put some stuff in there. Not that we'll ever probably go in there. But we got that one built and then came over and built the final one over by the trader here. He was happy to see that go up. He's happy he's going to get his own building soon. Probably next week we're going to be working on a building right here for him. Maybe something with this mountain because I wanted to keep it. And then we're also going to work on getting this bridge built here and then possibly a little dock down here. Nothing crazy, like a quick little poor man's dock that I can, because I park my boat a lot here when I go and work on these islands to get rid of them. So my boat's been down here recently, and it'd just be nice to have a dock here with that road. But yeah, here's the second windmill. We got everything placed on here to support beams, the design and everything, all the doors and whatnot. I plan on slowly adding the windmills to here. So as I play the game and probably as we do these recaps and live streams, you'll see more of the windmills appear on these. They're just really expensive since I'm using the large ones to make. I think I said earlier in this video, it's like 1,200 flax just for that size windmill. That's not even a maxed out one. But it takes a lot, and since these are just for show, it's kind of hard to justify spending as much flax as it needs on each one right off the bat, especially with winter showing up, and I'm going to need to be repairing my my clothes here so I can stay warm while I work. But yeah, that's what we did on Thursday. That's also everything we did this week on my live stream. So thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, keep being awesome, take it easy, and I will see you guys all next week. All right, bye-bye.